So thank you very much for meeting.
It's totally my pleasure. It's great to be here.
For those that don't know, could you tell us a little bit about the film?
Yes, I can. Lucky Stiff is a musical comedy film, and it's based on a play of the same name, and it's written by Lynn Ahrens and Stephen Flaherty, who wrote Ragtime on Broadway and Seussical and Once on This Island and 12 million other things. They're sort of Broadway royalty. They've also done a few films. They did Anastasia, etc. But this was their first collaboration when they were in school together at a workshop, in a BMI workshop about 20-something years ago. And they wrote this piece for the stage. And it's been played all over. Actually, I did the part that I do in the film in several Australian productions when I was living over there. So it's actually a theater piece that then they've adapted. Lynn wrote the screenplay for the film. And so that's how it started and that's how it evolved. And it's an adorable, crazy, literate piece. I mean, usually when things are kind of nuts, they're dumb. This is so bright. I mean, you really have to pay attention. The rhymes, the things people say, they're just, you have to be kind of on it, and have a certain humor, which I think is going to fly well here. I think. I don't know. Yeah. Who knows anything about anything in the business? But this has got a lot of, it's crazy, it's farcical, and it's, the script is laugh out loud funny, I think. I love it. I would love to do the play again, which says something. If you want to do a lot of productions of something, it says that it has some content.
When you found out that it was going to be a film, you were ecstatic. And how did you go about getting contact to audition, to set up?
Well, actually, I was led to the people that were doing it, who knew that I'd done the play in Australia, and there was some connection there. So, and they knew, 6 degrees of separation.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah. And I actually had known the wife, I don't want this to get too complicated, but the wife of one of the producers is a songwriter whose material I had done. So she was a link between the producer and this project, if that makes sense.
What originally attracted you to the character in theater, in the Australian theater?
Okay, first of all, I've got to say, when you can identify somewhat. Now, when I say identify, she's crazy, she's insane, she's impulsive, but the thing I identified with, she's severely myopic. Severely, which I have been since age 7. And the thing with her is that she's much too vain to wear her glasses. And I guess when this was set, which is kind of in the 70s, their contact lenses were as extensive as they are now. And so she doesn't want to wear glasses because she thinks she looks awful. So she is impulsive and trigger happy because she says, I'm not going to be taken advantage of. So she is a crazy, kind of, I think, lovable character, but because she cares so much. She's so passionate, but she can't see. So she shoots at the wrong people, is the truth. And it was something just about that I found adorable, and about the myopia got me into the character. And she's like, actors love to play people like that, crazy and impulsive and dark, and yet really she has a heart. She's really in love with the guy that she accidentally shot. Yeah.
A lot of music in this film.
A lot of music.
A lot of music.
A lot of music. A lot of great singers.
Yeah.
A lot of great singers. Nikki James, who is starring on Broadway now, which is why she's not here, in Les Mis, in the newest production of Les Mis, is the ingenue lead. Dominic Marsh, who's I think it's his first film. It's definitely his first musical film. I think it's maybe his first film. He's going to be here at Sundance. He's doing a play until the 29th, so he'll be here for the opening.
What was that process like? going through these musicals, these songs, working with these other professional singers? How was that?
Well, it was actually not so different than doing a play. Everybody has done theater. Jason Alexander, you know, from Seinfeld, plays my brother. Is hilarious as he is. But the thing about him is that he'd won a Tony Award for being in a musical.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And so everybody has kind of musical chops in this film, except for the late Dennis Farina, who plays my lover Tony, and he had never done a musical and was totally freaked. But for those of us who knew it was rehearsal time, then it was pre-taped with an orchestra in New York about a month, and then tweaked musically from that. And then we sang on set. I won't say we lip synced to it, but we worked with the live tracks.
Yeah. What do you want your audiences to pull from this film other than having a blast?
I want them to have laughs. It's like, I think of it as a literate cream puff, this film, if that makes any sense.
And how does it feel to have it at Raindance?
Fantastic. When I heard that it was coming to Raindance, and it's the best of everything. It's got the hipness, the indie feel, and you're in London. Oh my God, London. So it's got that energy. It's got the indie energy. It's got fabulous. You know, it's great.